The year is 1803, the world is on the brink of significant change, and the United States is no exception. This year marks a pivotal moment in American history, one that will shape the future of the nation in ways that few could have imagined. Thomas Jefferson, the United States' third president, faces a momentous decision. Known for his vision of an agrarian America, Jefferson is about to make a choice that will redefine the country's boundaries and its destiny. Across the Atlantic, Napoleon Bonaparte, the ambitious leader of France, is embroiled in costly wars in Europe. To fund his military campaigns, he offers to sell the vast Louisiana Territory to the United States. This vast expanse of land stretches from the Mississippi River to the Rocky Mountains, encompassing over 828,000 square miles. It includes what will become 15 future states, a monumental addition to the young nation. Jefferson, a staunch believer in westward expansion and the agrarian ideal, recognizes a once-in-a-generation opportunity. He envisions a nation of yeoman farmers, spreading across the continent, cultivating the land, and building a prosperous future. The Louisiana Purchase, for a mere $15 million, doubles the size of the young nation. This acquisition is not just a land deal, it is a bold statement of American ambition and foresight. It opens up vast new territories for exploration, settlement, and resource exploitation. Pioneers and settlers are eager to move westward, driven by the promise of new opportunities and the allure of the unknown. The purchase also secures American control of the Mississippi River, a vital waterway for trade and commerce. This river becomes the lifeline of the new territories, facilitating the movement of goods and people. This single transaction reshapes the destiny of the United States, setting the stage for its rise as a continental power. The nation's borders are now extended, and its future potential seems limitless. The Louisiana Purchase, however, is not without controversy. The decision to acquire such a vast territory raises questions and sparks debates across the nation. Some question the constitutionality of the purchase, arguing that it exceeds presidential authority. They worry about the precedent it sets and the potential for executive overreach. Others worry about the potential conflicts with Native American tribes who call this land home. The expansion into these territories threatens to displace countless indigenous communities, leading to inevitable clashes and struggles. Despite these concerns, the allure of westward expansion and the promise of a nation stretching from sea to shining sea proved too powerful to resist. The vision of a boundless America captures the imagination of its people. The Louisiana Purchase remains a pivotal moment in American history. It is a testament to the nation's ambition and its willingness to take bold steps to secure its future. It embodies the nation's entrepreneurial spirit, its drive for expansion, and its complex relationship with the land and its original inhabitants. The interactions between settlers and Native Americans are fraught with tension, cooperation, and conflict. This single act sets in motion a chain of events that will forever alter the course of the American story. The Louisiana Purchase is not just a land deal. It is the beginning of a new chapter in the nation's history, one that will see it grow, evolve, and become a dominant force on the world stage. With the Louisiana Purchase secured, the United States had effectively doubled its size, acquiring a vast expanse of land that stretched from the Mississippi River to the Rocky Mountains. This monumental acquisition opened up a world of possibilities and challenges for the young nation. President Thomas Jefferson, a visionary leader with a keen interest in science and exploration, turns his attention to exploring this vast and uncharted territory. He understood that the future of the nation depended on understanding and utilizing these new lands. To lead this ambitious endeavor, he commissions Meriwether Lewis, his personal secretary known for his keen intellect and leadership skills, and William Clark, an experienced frontiersman and military man. Together, they are tasked with leading an expedition into the heart of the continent, a journey that would come to be known as the Lewis and Clark Expedition. Their mission is multifaceted and challenging. They are to map the Missouri and Columbia rivers, establish trade relations with Native American tribes, and document the flora, fauna, and geography of the West. This information would be crucial for future settlers and for the nation's expansion plans. In the spring of 1804, the Corps of Discovery, as the expedition is known, sets off from St. Louis, Missouri. This group of brave men, numbering around 40, includes soldiers, frontiersmen, and even a slave named York, who would play a significant role in the journey. As they journey westward, they navigate treacherous rapids, forge alliances with various Native American tribes, and encounter an astonishing array of wildlife. Each day brings new discoveries and challenges, testing their resolve and ingenuity. The expedition endures harsh weather conditions, from blistering summer heat to bone-chilling winter cold. They face food shortages, relying on hunting and the generosity of native tribes to survive. The constant threat of danger, whether from wild animals or the unknown terrain, is ever present. After 2 years of arduous travel, filled with both triumphs and hardships, the expedition finally reaches the Pacific Ocean in November of 1805. This momentous achievement fulfills a key objective of their mission and marks a significant milestone in American exploration. They begin their return journey in March of 1806, retracing their steps and continuing to document their findings. When they finally return to St. Louis in September of 1806, they are greeted as heroes, their journey having captured the imagination of the nation. The journals and maps they bring back provide invaluable knowledge about the West. These detailed records fuel the imagination of a nation eager to expand its frontiers, offering a glimpse into the vast and varied landscapes that lay beyond the Mississippi. The Lewis and Clark expedition is more than just a journey of exploration. It is a monumental chapter in American history, showcasing the spirit of adventure and the relentless pursuit of knowledge that defines the nation. It is a testament to human courage, resilience, and the pursuit of knowledge. The men of the Corps of Discovery faced unimaginable hardships, yet their determination and teamwork saw them through. The expedition lays the groundwork for westward expansion, opening up new avenues for trade, settlement, and interaction with the indigenous peoples of the West. Their encounters with Native American tribes, while complex, set the stage for future relations and exchanges. Their epic journey remains etched in the American consciousness, a symbol of the nation's spirit of adventure and its enduring fascination with the frontier. The legacy of Lewis and Clark continues to inspire generations, reminding us of the boundless possibilities that lie in the pursuit of discovery. As the United States expands westward, conflicts with its neighbors become inevitable. The allure of new lands and the promise of prosperity drive American settlers to push the boundaries of the young nation further and further west. This relentless expansion, however, brings the United States into direct conflict with neighboring territories and nations, setting the stage for a series of confrontations that will shape the future of North America. The annexation of Texas in 1845, formerly a part of Mexico, ignites tensions that quickly escalate into open warfare. Texas, having declared its independence from Mexico in 1836, had been a contentious issue for nearly a decade. The decision to incorporate Texas into the United States is seen as an aggressive move by Mexico, leading to a breakdown in diplomatic relations and the eventual outbreak of hostilities. The Mexican-American War, lasting from 1846 to 1848, exposes deep divisions within American society over the issue of slavery and the morality of territorial expansion. As American forces engage in battles across Mexican territory, the nation is forced to confront the ethical implications of its expansionist policies. The war becomes a flashpoint for debates over the extension of slavery into new territories, with abolitionists and pro-slavery advocates clashing over the future direction of the country. Despite these divisions, the United States emerges victorious. The American military, bolstered by superior resources and strategic advantages, is able to secure a series of decisive victories. The triumph in the Mexican-American War solidifies the United States' position as a dominant power in North America and sets the stage for further territorial expansion. The Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, signed in 1848, forces Mexico to cede a vast territory known as the Mexican Cession. This treaty marks a significant turning point in the history of both nations. For Mexico, it represents a devastating loss of land and resources. For the United States, it is a monumental gain that will have far-reaching consequences for the nation's development. This land, encompassing present-day California, Nevada, Utah, and parts of Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and Wyoming, further expands the United States' territorial claims, bringing it closer to fulfilling its manifest destiny as a transcontinental nation. The acquisition of these territories opens up new opportunities for settlement, commerce, and industry, fueling the nation's growth and ambition. The Mexican-American War, however, comes at a steep price. The human cost of the conflict is staggering, with thousands of lives lost on both sides. The war leaves a trail of devastation and suffering, with countless soldiers and civilians bearing the scars of the brutal fighting. Thousands of lives are lost on both sides. The toll of the war is felt deeply by families and communities as they mourn the loss of loved ones and grapple with the long-term consequences of the conflict. The war's impact on the human psyche and the social fabric of both nations is profound and enduring. The war also exacerbates sectional tensions over the expansion of slavery into newly acquired territories. The question of whether these new lands will permit slavery becomes a contentious issue, further polarizing the nation. The debates over slavery's expansion highlight the deep-seated divisions within American society and foreshadow the coming conflict that will ultimately tear the nation apart. The debate over the future of slavery in the West will continue to plague the nation, ultimately culminating in the Civil War just over a decade later. The unresolved issues of the Mexican-American War and the contentious debates over slavery's expansion set the stage for the most devastating conflict in American history. The Civil War will bring the nation to the brink of destruction, but it will also pave the way for a new era of freedom and equality. The legacy of the Mexican-American War is complex and multifaceted. Historians and scholars continue to study and debate the war's impact, examining its role in shaping the political, social, and cultural landscape of the United States. The war's consequences are far-reaching, influencing everything from territorial policies to national identity. It expands the United States' territorial boundaries, strengthens its position as a rising power, but also exposes deep divisions within American society. The war's outcomes highlight the nation's ambitions and contradictions, as it seeks to balance its ideals of liberty and justice with its expansionist desires. The war's consequences will continue to reverberate for decades to come, shaping the political, social, and cultural landscape of the nation. The Mexican-American War leaves an indelible mark on the United States, influencing its trajectory and legacy. As the nation moves forward, the lessons and legacies of this conflict remain a crucial part of its history, reminding us of the complexities and challenges of nation building and expansion.